If you observe their actions, they'll tell you how they feel about you without saying a word. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about Barack Obama's 60th birthday bash at his $12 million 30-acre Martha's Vineyard estate. And it's doing pretty well for somebody that's so oppressed and white man this, white man that. Ain't that right, Big Mike? I mean, Michelle Obama. Ain't that right? You're so oppressed and everything so downtrodden, but yet you're able to have this big, beautiful bash. Now, originally, there was a lot of controversy behind the birthday party because the guest list was tremendous. 400 friends, family, golfing buddies, political allies, and also 200 staff to coordinate the whole situation. 600 people. Now, of course, backlash was thrown at them because these same people, and Nancy Pelosi, who was there, who arrived via private jet, they talk about how regular normies need to wear a mask, and you got to go do this, and you got to go do that. And you can't really have these big events. It's irresponsible. You got all these variants out there, all this, that, and the third. It's so crazy. They're trying to make children wear masks in school. Little kids. Why? For what? What's the reason? But they, the political allies of Barack Obama himself, the main ones trying to push masks on your children can go do whatever they want to do, and it's fine, right? Like I said from the very beginning, if you observe their actions, they'll tell you how they feel about you. I am special because I am elite. I am part of the upper class. I'm part of the ruling class, and you're just a regular peon. You and I, just regular normies, we're the peons. They're the ruling class. Now, of course, they didn't say that directly, but you know what? I take that back. One person, I think they were a White House correspondent or something like that, Annie, I forget her name, but I'll put it on the screen. She let the cat all the way out the bag.
Other people said, this is really being overblown. They're following all the safety precautions. People are going to sporting events that are bigger than this. This is going to be safe. This is a sophisticated, vaccinated crowd, and this is just about optics. It's not about safety.
So, I mean, what she said right there is exactly what's going on here. Oh, we're sophisticated, vaccinated individuals. This is, less than a sporting event, all this, that, and the third. That's how they feel. It's like, look, man, you morons, you regular normies go out there, get drunk, go to football games. This is better than that because they're sophisticated and they're the upper crust of society. So they could do whatever they want. Don't question them. Just, put your mask on and put it on in between sips of water and your hoagie sandwich, your hero sub or whatever. Just do that and shut up. Don't ask us no questions. That's what's going on here. And you know what? I'm not even really all the way mad at anyone having a party, but my thing is the hypocrisy, okay? And then they want to try to hide stuff. They know it's a problem. When the news first came out of the tremendous guest list, they want to scale it back, talking about, because of the Delta variant. Really? Is it because of the Delta variant or is it because of the PR variant? Okay, the bad press variant, the bad optics variant. That's what it appears like to me. And people that were there, like Erykah Badu, the artist known as HER, you may have seen her in a picture with Barack Obama and Big Mike, Michelle. She's right there in the center. That's the artist known as her. And a bunch of more guys. Like I said, Nancy Pelosi was there, John Legend and his wife, Chrissy Teigen, who is canceled for people like myself and everybody else, I guess, but she's not canceled when it comes to the elite. Remember, we live in different worlds, I suppose. But anyway, it was an action-packed, star-studded event. The reason why I was scaled back is because of the backlash. And to further prevent any kind of bad press from coming out, if anyone posted pictures from this event that showed the crowd or anything like that, we got to delete it right away. Erykah Badu posted some stuff, and if I can find it, I'll place it on the screen before you. She posted a few things that got deleted. There were quite a few posts and deletes of things at the party. What Obama probably wanted to do is confiscate phones at the very front. Oh, and then to the whole thing about, it's outdoor. Is it outdoor really? Have you seen this quote unquote outdoor facility? If you have not, I'll place that on the screen before you. And yes, all of this is part of the Obama estate. Remember, $12 million, 30 acres. So if you're not quite sure what 30 acres looks like, well, you're getting a nice little gander right now on your TV, phone, or whatever screen that you're viewing this right now. It's a pretty big space. And that white structure right there is not a building. It's not part of their house. It's a quote unquote outdoor structure. But see, you know what? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm a little bit slow. Maybe I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. But when I see a ceiling, walls, windows, it looks like an enclosed structure. If it's outdoor, then why do I see all these doors and windows and walls and ceilings? I mean, just because it's not inside their actual house does not mean it's outdoors. Okay, so I guess the logic here is because it's outdoors, meaning outside of their house, but still indoors is outdoors because it's not inside the home. Does it make sense? No, it doesn't. But that's how people operate. They just do things. I mean, just like New York City, where they have the so-called outdoor dining, where you have these makeshift structures outside the restaurant. You got wood framing, doors, windows, ceilings, insulation, lights, power. It's like, stop. You have a makeshift little shack outside of the restaurant, but once you're inside the shack, you are indoors. But I digress. The whole point is that all this stuff is ridiculous. All this stuff is dumb. And it just lets us know that there's certain little classes that certain people belong to that regular normies don't belong to. They could do whatever they want. We can't. Your kids, when they go to school, they got to wear a mask. Well, tough luck. So what? They're distant and they're not really at risk. It doesn't matter. Put your mask on. I'm going to have my party at my house with all those celebrities, and they're going to get to my house through private jet or whatever, and it's fine. We're not going to do any masks. We're not going to do any distancing. We're going to take selfies and drink Hennessy and chicken wings, all that kind of good stuff. I ain't make that up. They did have Hennessy there. They did have chicken wings there. They had slices of watermelon. Is that racist? I'm not really sure. They had all this stuff at this party, but they tell you, stay at home, save lives, wear a mask, get the shot, etc. And as I close, I want to say this. Back to the whole thing about they were all vaccinated. How does anybody really know that? Do you think that Barack Obama is going to be at the front of this clown tent talking about, let me see your papers, please? Is that what's going on? Like, how do you know anybody has it? How do you know that? You don't. You just assuming people do. It probably wasn't even a question. And even if you have it, that does not mean you can't catch it and transmit it. Rochelle Walensky, the head of the CDC, said that.
Our vaccines are working exceptionally well. They continue to work well for Delta with regard to severe illness and death. They prevent it. But what they can't do anymore is prevent transmission. So if you're going home to somebody who has not been vaccinated, to somebody who can't get vaccinated, somebody who might be immunosuppressed or a little bit frail, somebody who has comorbidities that put them at high risk, I would suggest you wear a mask in public indoor settings.
What's really happening here is that you have one class at the very top, and they're trying to make everyone, it don't matter if you got $1 million a year or $1 a year, they're trying to make everyone below them be their servants. If you are a rich person, they want to take all your money to feed them, to have these big bashes at the White House or whatever they want to do. Okay? Take your money to feed them. Not to the poor, really. They'll give some things to the poor. It's like you rob from the rich, take your cut, and then give the rest to the poor. That's what's happening right now with these upper crust people in society. And I think events like this let the average normie understand this is what's going on and what they're trying to talk about, all these little rules and whatnot they want for us, they don't want for themselves. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? How do you feel about the Obamas having this big birthday bash? Is it a good thing, bad thing? Are they hypocritical for doing it? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys pretty much know where I'm at. I think this whole thing is bogus. How are you going to tell us to not do a thing that you are doing? How are you going to try to shame us for doing a thing that you're out here doing? You having this big party, living your best life. So why not have that same thing be for us, just a regular person, regular people? Or is there a different agenda for us that maybe we shouldn't know about? I have no idea. I'm just trying to ask some questions to get down to the bottom of what's happening here. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.